Program is brought to you by the Interastral Peace Corporation.
The finest hand-picked, well-tied spring meets the chewiest brown sugar boba on the block, bursting with L-carnitine, flavor, and health. Immortal's Delight, the drink of diviners.
Okay. Where is this going?
Newsflash. The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds. The effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos. The Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go live. Madame Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase. For further details, don't forget to tune in to our program's follow-up reporting. Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
So there's a new character named Robin coming out soon? That's interesting. That's what I picked up on that.
Hello? Hello?
Recent days, the Xianzhou Luofu has reported an uptick in supernatural activity. With evil spirits wreaking havoc across multiple locations, the Ten Lords Commission has assured citizens that it is thoroughly investigating all incidents. This program will be bringing you the latest as the story unfolds. For more details, stay tuned
needs to let these guys know that Halloween's already over.
Special program.
Beautiful creature, bless you for choosing to dally here. Allow me to ask you, as a fellow entity of the universe, are you acquainted with the goddess Sidrilla?
The Knights of Beauty. That is where Argenti is apparently from. Okay. Alright.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Alright. Showing off some Argenti skills.
The beauty is eternal.
Hey, we made it!
What the hell was that?
Guys, for the haunted place in the Luofu, follow and share. Or else I'm gonna... I think I just found
So apparently, Gwen Ifan's a IRL streamer.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Captain Huahua, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Huahua, okay.
You can just call me Huahua.
Alright. I mean, seriously, these guys gotta know that Halloween's already over. Alright, a giant eyeball monster. I mean, literally. You guys are a month late on this.
Trailblazer, what do you think? Want to start a ghost hunting squad with
Gwen
me?
Ifan is
fire breathing,
every bit of an IRL streamer.
Balancing act, spirit deflection,
Fuck
sword
the
juggling,
danger.
and
Let's
boulder
jump right
smashing.
in it.
Weren't enough, huh? Now you're an expert in ghost hunting?
Who said I was an expert? I just have a lot of transferable skills, that's all.
Well, you better hope so. Speaking of which, in the brand new version 1.5 Trailblaze Continuance, a Foxian Tale of the Hunted, the ghost hunting squad will be responsible for chasing down Heliobi, purging evil, resolving crises, and protecting the Xianzhou. A Foxian Tale of the Hunted is divided into 5 chapters and starts off with the ghost hunting squad facing an unusual danger and Sojourner's ghastly referee. Once this chapter is complete, the story continues to unfold with twins, Percipient, Sword Essence, and Foxian Dream.
5 chapters, huh? We'll be topping Xianzhou internet searches in no time!
See? I knew we were on the same wavelength.
In addition to Trailblaze Continuance, and together with Miss Gwenifin, Trailblazers will also be facing fixtural garden dangers in both Lawfu Urban Legends and Ghost Hunting Squad missions.
Cool!
Oh,
It is interesting.
and I almost forgot to mention, during the Ghost Hunting Squad's fixtural exploration, Trailblazers can jointly manage Gwenifin socials. Posting threads is a great way to create discussion among Xianzhou netizens and
Lil
fans of
Gui
the supernatural.
Guinevere.
I can't wait! We're
Okay.
gonna get the whole Xianzhou talking. Seriously, this is once-in-a-lifetime material. We gotta plug it for everything
Lil
it's got.
Gui
I'm talking
Guinevere.
daily updates, community engagement, all that good stuff. Once you get enough momentum, the fan base grows itself.
Social media stardom is finally on the horizon.
Oh, you know, Miss Gwenifin.
They even have like a
room for
thing,
creative
like a
talents
little
at the IPM.
line graph that shows how
I
you're
went to
growing, and
Melbourne
that's pretty
everything,
neat. I'll
but
give them that.
I've been accused of big names in the company. The Albert stamp of approval goes a long way.
Aw, thanks, Albert.
I love now, based on what I'm seeing on the right corner over here, next to hey over here, it's got the abundance symbol on it. I absolutely love that Gwenifin or Gwenifin. I like to say Gwenifin because it rolls off the tongue better. I love how Gwenifin is like destined to have light cones out there that are not of her attribute, her class. I guess a class would be a better word for it. You got her on the picture of a hunt light cone where she's the one that says, hey, subscribe for more. That's it. Subscribe for more. And then you got this light cone, hey, over here, which is an abundance light cone. But for some reason, she can't get a light cone of herself that's of her class. There is not a nihility light cone of her herself. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is it, hey, over here? Granted, it's probably going to have stuff to do with healing. But why can't she get a nihility light cone?
In the event light cone, hey, over here. What do you think, Guilings? Let's give it up for Gwenifin's generosity! Woo! Still, I hope the ghost hunting squad is up to the job.
So this is going to see some Hua Hua, or however you say her name. So that's apparently her story. She's a trainee judge.
Is a Win-type
Hua Hua,
character
okay.
following the path of abundance and a trainee judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Hua Hua's basic attack, Banner Stormcaller, can deal wind damage to a single target.
Kind of looks like her tail is the one making the decisions.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection, Hua Hua bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to surrender?
Okay, it's blast healing.
Hua Hua's ultimate, Tail Spiritual Domination, can regenerate allies' energy and increase their attack.
Whoa! So that's what a heliobus looks like.
No wonder it.
Her ult is almost... It's almost Teen Yun's ult on crack. It boosts everyone's energy, plus giving them a buff.
Tail Spiritual Domination can regenerate allies' energy
All right,
and
I wish I
increase their
could see
attack.
this.
Whoa! So that's what a heliobus looks like.
No.
I wish I could see it
took
maybe
the
at
Ten
half.
Lords
I would
Commission to
rather
seal
see
it away.
their
When under the
energy at
influence
half.
of her tail, Hua Hua has a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh? This ghost hunting squad's gonna kick butt.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
What was technique? Fiend impeachment of evil sends her enemies into a horror-struck state and scatters them in all directions. When attacking a horror-struck enemy, there's a chance of reducing their attack.
Oh,
all right, not bad. It's also a little bit of a debuff.
Nice moves, Huohua. Still not getting judge vibes, though.
Hey,
not a bad character at all.
Of course.
But I do like her ult. It's basically Tin Yun's ult on crack.
The better. That's why the 10 Lords appointed a seasoned veteran to bring up the rear. I'm talking about none other than Hanya.
All right, let's see what Hanya's got. What does she bring to the table? Besides looking badass.
Hanya is a netherworld judge of the 10 Lords Commission. She's a physical type character, following the path of harmony.
Ah, I remember that face. I saw her on the Return to Darkness light cone.
Correctamundo. It's time to see what Hanya can do on the battlefield.
All right, let's see what she
During
brings
her
to the
basic
table.
Attack, Hanya uses her Oracle Brush to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single target.
She really lives by the pen is mightier than the sword, huh?
That's a terrible joke.
I'll get my coat.
In addition to dealing physical damage to a single target, Hanya's skill, Samsara Lot, can inflict them with a burdened state.
Ooh.
All right, what's that?
Is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage on enemies marked with burden. And if that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a set amount of attacks on an enemy marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
When the going gets tough, Hanya's got your buff.
These are
Hanya's
skill point
ultimate,
recovery unit.
10
Okay.
Lords Decree, all shall obey, can increase speed and attack for a single ally. When Hanya uses her technique during exploration, she immediately launches an attack and inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5, the new Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Perdition, will appear within the Fixtural Garden map on the Cienjo Lafu.
Okay.
Complete the challenge to obtain new physical ascension materials. Within the same map, we'll also be welcoming Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Darkness. Complete the challenge to obtain two
new
brand
relics.
New Cavern relics.
Okay.
Prisoner in Deep Confinement, and Grand Duke Incinerated to Ashes. Woo! Well, that just about brings us to the final sections of our Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Already?
All right. So we got a new world, and with new world, as you can see here, new two-piece relics. So, all right. I mean, I love Simulated Universe so much. I love that I love that they're banking on this, and I love it every bit. I love it so much.
Participants will have their costs covered and progress saved for future iterations. In order to participate in this offline confidential beta test, please head to the most mysterious place in the universe, Herda's office. Test participants will be rewarded with a brand new Pentagoni Land of the Dreams and Firmament Frontline Glamoth Planar Ornaments. What are you waiting for? Get testing!
And it looks like
Good news!
Bing Ching is going to be the boss.
Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events are about to begin. It's the version you know and love. Let the computer do the hard work for 3 minutes and get your hands on double rewards together with Argenti.
I can't wait to see what he brings,
Character
like what he does.
The path of erudition.
Physical
As a
erudition,
devoted
okay.
admirer of a drill of the beauty, Argenti's basic attack, Fleeting Fragrance, can deal physical damage to a single target. His skill, Justice Hereby Blooms, can deal physical damage to all enemies.
Nice! Man, I wish I looked that elegant in combat.
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique, triggering different effects depending on the amount of energy consumed. Such is the manifold beauty of a driller. When consuming a small amount of energy, Argenti's ultimate, for in this garden supreme beauty bestows, can deal damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's ultimate becomes merit bestowed in my garden, which deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much energy to release?
That's not all. Argenti's talent, Sublime Object, can allow Argenti to regenerate additional energy and obtain a stack of self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh, so the more self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks. Or, to put it another way, Argenti needs to attack as many enemies as possible. The greater the number of enemies, the faster his energy regeneration, and the stronger his combat.
Exactly! Stronger combat, faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition vibes. I'm here for it.
Argenti's technique,
not bad.
Manifesto of Purest Virtue, can daze
Not
enemies
bad.
within a set range.
I want to see
Dazed
more of his
enemies
traces.
aren't able to launch attacks. Attacking a dazed enemy to enter combat not only deals damage to all enemies, but also regenerates Argenti's energy.
Woo! Argenti is kinda handsome. I'm feeling a little dazed myself.
They say looks can kill. That's true. That Argenti fans are in for a fate.
I dig that he's like one of those characters that the more damage he does, the stronger he gets. That can lead to some pretty good DPS. So on that front, I expect Argenti to pretty much be one hell of a damage dealer. And I also see the unique playstyle where he's like his strength and his ult is tied to how much energy you decide to use depending on how much energy you have built up. Pretty neat. But I need to see more, and I think the more lies in his traces. I need to see his traces because I need to see more. I need to see more from this dude. So far, it looks good. So far, I think he's going to be dealing some pretty big numbers when it comes to damage. But I just need to see more. All right, let's see these banners.
First off, during the first phase of version 1.5 in the character Event Warp, Bloom and Gloom,
Wah, wah.
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Wah Wah.
Yours, my favorite scaredy cat trainee judge.
During the second phase of version 1.5, we'll be welcoming 2 character
All right.
event warps in Thorns of Scented Crown. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Argenti.
Our knight in shining armor.
All right, so phase 1, we got Hua Hua. All right. But in phase 2, we got 2 new characters. We got Argenti as the 5-star. And then Hanya as the new 4-star. But on top of that, if you guys notice, we also have Lynx, a relatively still new 4-star if you really need some more Eidolons for your Lynx. And Asta's not a bad 4-star either. Asta's actually a really good 4-star to get Eidolons for. So I would honestly say the Argenti banner is pretty stacked. New character in Hanya, a relatively still new character in Lynx, and Asta. Like I said, Asta's a good Harmony character. So I'm going to say it again. The Argenti banner is looking pretty stacked.
Meanwhile, in Contract Zero, the familiar face of Silver Wolf will be joining the war.
And then a second banner. Yeah, it's got Hanya on it. So, also, this is going to be a hard choice for people. Oh, man. A Silver Wolf rerun alongside Argenti. It's stacked. This is stacked. Oh, man.
Not to mention the 4-star character Hanya, who will be appearing in both the aforementioned second phase character event warps.
Ah, long time no see, Silverwolf.
That's stacked.
I wonder if her game accounts are doing any better.
You want to ask her the next time you see her?
You first.
Now, it's time to take a look at version 1.5's light cones. In the first phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone, Night of Fright, will be boosted. While
Is
in
that
the
a
second
box
phase
cutter?
of version 1.5, the 5-star light cone, an instance before gaze, will enter the light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone, Incessant Rain, will be boosted.
Oh,
Remember, the
boy.
weapon banners are a trap.
The train is about to make the jump.
Winky, winky.
Gift of Odyssey.
Ah.
Forget.
Free wishes.
1.5.
Opals, whatever you want to call them.
On 10 warps through the check-in event.
There it is.
Heck yeah!
Gotta love a check-in event.
So I will say that this like whole spooky mountain ghost hunting adventure, it does look interesting. It looks like it'll be fun. I like that we're going to be hanging out with characters that we haven't really had a chance to hang out with, like Hanya and Zuyi and Gwenaifen, who's a relatively still new character. And also Hua Hua, brand new character, especially with Hanya. So we're going to be spending more time with characters that we haven't got a chance to like really get to know. So that is really, really cool. But it still has the vibe of, hey, this is just kind of an update where we're just going to be trying to like kill some time before we're allowed to go to Pinacone. So that is definitely apparent. I will also say that Hua Hua does look like a really good abundance healer type character. I like that her ult is just kind of like Ting Yun's ult, but just like everyone, not just one individual unit. Still very interesting. So it looks like Hua Hua will be a relatively good unit. I need to see more of her to kind of like really be able to judge effectively. Hanya, on the other hand, does look like a really good harmony unit. She does what she needs to do. Her abilities look really cool. I like the whole like dark chains with the spooky paintbrush stuff. That looks badass. I think it looks really cool. Physical harmony is pretty unique. It looks like she does some pretty good buffing, and also she just looks great. She looks really amazing. I'm probably going to pull at least one copy of her. Yeah. And last but not least, with the characters, is Argenti, Physical Erudition. And like I was stating earlier, I think Argenti looks like he's going to be hitting big numbers as an Erudition unit. The fact that he gets stronger as he deals more damage to enemies. And the fact that you can like control how much energy you consume when you're popping your ult. That's pretty neat. And the more energy you consume, obviously, the more damage you deal. Cool stuff. I think he's going to be dealing big DPS numbers. But like I was saying earlier, I need to see more from this guy. I don't know. They're just dealing big numbers is just kind of not enough for me. I want to see if he does anything with like bleed damage, if he's doing anything like that, or if there's any more to his kit. And I think that lies behind the traces. So I really need to see his traces to really feel like I can like definitely say, yeah, this dude is a must pull. Now his banner, on the other hand, is absolutely busted. Hanya, Lynx, and Asta, absolutely busted. And the fact that Silverwolf's going to be going on right beside him is crazy. Like these two banners back to back, you got a new character of Argenti, and then you got a Silverwolf. To be fairly honest, if there is not any more to Argenti's kit, which I don't know that. I don't know that. That's why I got to see his traces. But if there is not more to Argenti's kit, you're going to see more people pulling for Silverwolf. I'm going to be real with you. Silverwolf is like a almost must pull character because of she can just throw whatever weakness you want on the enemy. We are getting a new world in the simulated universe, and with that, we're going to get new 2-piece relic sets. This update is bringing quite a bit of new stuff. That's the good thing, is that there is going to be some interesting new stuff in the simulated universe that is, and the rest of the game as well, that's going to feel really good. And I'm hoping that one of these is a follow-up attack relic sets, if you know what I'm saying. So, all around, interesting stuff. It is interesting stuff. And if you wanted to know what the name of the 2 pieces are, we got Firmament, Frontline, Glamoth, and Pinacone, Land of the Dreams. So those are the names of the new 2-piece relic sets. And then when it comes to the new 4-piece relic sets, we got the Ash Blazing Grand Duke and Prisoner in Deep Confinement. Interesting stuff. So overall, pretty good live stream special program. I'm really interested in checking it out. Even though I do think it's going to be kind of like a filler thing, I feel like there's enough here to keep us interested, especially with the new relic stuff, the new world in the simulated universe. Overall, I'm feeling like this is going to be a pretty good event. And like I said, the most interesting part about it is that we're going to be hanging out with new characters and meeting new characters and just seeing what they're all about, alongside getting a bunch of new stuff. So, with all that being said, hit that like and subscribe button. Hitting that like button gets the video out there. Hitting that subscribe button helps get the channel out there. It helps grow a community over here. So if you hit that like and subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you'll be informed whenever I go live or upload any new content. So thank you guys so much for watching. And keep an eye out for the Genshin live stream video. After this, I'm going right over to watch the Genshin Impact video. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.